But yeah, that's why I say look at the kids working on the ship. And I hate to call them kids, but that's what they are.
They are kids. No.
Yeah, they're young, 22, 23, but just very mature.
Yeah.
Very mature.
Yeah, it's really impressive, man, to see these kids.
And they're our new world leaders.
Yeah, I know. Think about that.
These are the people that are going to be running things.
Yeah, I know. These are the future.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I do a podcast with my daughter too, and I talk to like my daughters are Generation Z, and I do a bunch of jokes about them. But like they make fun of you always make fun of these kids that are gamers and all these kids that don't do anything and live in their basement. And I think every generation has a handful of kids that are like either losers or just don't do anything.
Right.
And my daughter's generation, she goes. My daughter told me when she goes, I don't think you understand. We hate those kids as much as you do.
Oh yeah,
they make us look bad. But if you talk to other kids their age, even now at 22, even my daughters, they're way more educated and smarter than we were.
Oh
at
yeah,
our age.
and they seem to be wiser too.
They're way wiser.
Yeah,
and it's got to be the internet and the access to the information and all that other stuff. That
it's at their fingertips now. So
yeah,
they have to run and get an encyclopedia and look it up. You remember those Britannicas, you have to run and get them off the shelf.
Yeah.
Big old thick book.
I do a joke. I do a joke on my ex about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. You go find that big book, go through the whole book, put it back when you realize you have the wrong book.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but now kids just pull out their phones. But they're politically aware too. They know what's going on in the world now.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know shit at 18 or 19, but my daughters, man, were locked into Trump and everything else that was going on.
The change is coming through the kids, man.
Yeah.
And I think there's a group, I won't say which party it is, that doesn't want them to vote because they understand where they're probably going to flow.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because they see the world as the world.
Yeah.
So kids living in the U.S. don't see a kid in Russia or Ukraine or Argentina any differently.
No.
They just see those as people.
Yeah, I think because the communication thing is so different now.
Those other people.
Yeah, you can associate with people all over the world now. Like when we were kids growing up, we didn't know anything about Russia except for the Cold War.
Yeah.
And like if you knew a Russia kid, you're like, oh, that kid's Russian. And it was weird.
Yeah.
But now these kids are online talking to people or seeing TikTok videos from kids from other countries, and you're like, you understand them.
And then the whole shipping industry, back to that as well. They're all hanging out in the crew bar. They become friends.
Yeah.
Then a lot of times they're dating, so they end up getting married sometimes.
Yeah.
And having kids. So now you have the mixing of everything. I love that.
Yeah. No, it's great, but it scares the shit out of the old fucking... the old politics, the old white guys are...
The old guard, man. They don't know what to do with them.
The people that are passing out in front of microphones, they're not remembering words.
Somebody just standing there blinking out. I'm like, did he leave us? I think he did.
No, it's really encouraging to talk to some of these young kids and hear and to see that type of change that hopefully is on the horizon. You know what I mean? I think it's good for the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're still watching? That's amazing. Nobody does that. Nobody, but you did. That means you want more. Pick one of these clips. Go for it. I dare you. Hey, also follow one of those social media thingies.